It's Portland Bulldogs boys basketball on WPPS, brought to you by the Portland Public Schools. Promise, prepared, and empowered. Now we send you to the broadcast booth with Steve Schwartz and Frank Myatt. Good evening, it's December 21st, 2018, and we are here at the home of the Bangor Rams for tonight's exciting basketball action between the Rams of Bangor and your Portland Bulldogs. This is Steve Schwartz at WPPS TV 1302, along with Bobby Tavanian on camera, joined tonight by Ernie Clark, erstwhile sports reporter for many, many years, Bangor Daily News, the sports director, really all-around chief cook and bottle washer, everything Bangor, folks. And it's good that we have Ernie because Bangor and Portland both come into this game 4-0. Tell us a little bit about Bangor's team this year, Ernie.
Well, Bangor is a team that has one of the top players in the state, Matt Fleming. He's a senior. It's a veteran team, 4 seniors and 1 junior in the starting lineup. Damian Vance, one of the guards, is a pretty significant threat to score as well. He's kind of the second offensive option for Bangor behind Fleming. They've also got a three-point shooter in Noah Misbrenner. They've got a point guard that transferred over from Brewer from last year named Isaac Cummings, and he has kind of served to free up Vance to be more of a scorer than he's been in the past. And then Henry Westrich, another perimeter shooter, corner three-point shooter. So Bangor not that deep in terms of going onto the bench much, but in terms of starting line, a pretty formidable group, and as you mentioned, off to an undefeated start at 4-0.
Well, Portland, on the other hand, spreads it around a little bit. In fact, in the last game, Coach Russo started his starting 5, sat him down after a minute, brought in his other 5, and they do spread it around a little bit. The offense tends to go through Trey Ballou. He's had a great year this year. He leads the Dogs in scoring. Simon Chadbourne, always a threat for the three-pointer as he's been for the last 3 years. And Jeremiah Alado, a transfer from Westbrook, has come in and been lights out. You may get a three-pointer from Stillman Mahan. Pedro Fonseca, always tough. This game, Coach Russo putting Simon Chadbourne on the Bangor point guard instead of Pedro Fonseca. It's going to mix it up a little bit, but what we understand is that the offense really flows through Fleming.
Yeah, it really does. And I don't know if that will be the matchup defensively, Ballou against Fleming. They're both about 6'5". I think Fleming's 6'6", but that should be a pretty interesting matchup to watch between those two big men.
Well, we look forward to bringing you all of the exciting action in a moment.
High School, this evening's contest featuring the visiting Bulldogs of Portland High School and your Bangor High Rams. It is now time to meet the lineups for both teams. First, visiting Portland, and senior wearing number 1, Ronaldo Macati. A junior wearing number 2 is Griffin Buckley. A junior wearing number 3 is Sullivan Mahan. A senior wearing number 14 is Easton Bradford. A junior wearing number 15 is Finn Castronen. A junior wearing number 21 is Richard Greenwood. And a junior wearing number 32 is Ethan Thayer. And now, tonight's lineup for your Bangor High Rams, a junior number 1 is Parker Noy. Junior number 5 is Quinn Richards. Freshman number 13 is Max Clark. A senior number 15 is Carter Corey. Senior number 20 is Luke Caruso. A junior number 23 is Nathan Richardson. Senior number 24 is Jason Smith. A freshman number 30 is Joey Morrison. A senior number 44 is Riley Nason. And a senior number 55 is Sean Story. And now, tonight's starting lineups first was in Portland. The senior number 5 is Jeremiah Lego. For the Rams, senior number 2 is Damian Vance. For Portland, a senior number 10 is Pedro Fonseca. For the Rams, a junior number 11 is Henry Westrich. For Portland, a senior number 23 is Trey Ballou. For the Rams, senior number 22 is Isaac Cummings. number 30 is Simon Chadmore. For the Rams, senior number 33 is Noah Misquiner. And for Portland, the senior number 33 is Louis Gaddis. And for your Rams, senior number 10, Matt Flooding. Portland is coached by Joe Resource, assisted by Jody McGarnow, Caroline Bruno, Dylan Goodman, and Joe Rogers. Your Rams are coached by Philly, assisted by Scott Cunningham, George Person, and Scott Kissinger. At this time, we direct your attention to center court and ask you please stand or remove your hats for the presentation of the colors this evening by the Bangor High School Junior ROTC. Commanding the color guard today is Cadet Sergeant First Class Joshua Watson. After the presentation of the colors, we'll have the playing of the national anthem.
Very nice rendition of the national anthem here tonight, and a color guard. Bangor with, of course, a great tradition. At the airport, soldiers are actually greeted by folks who are coming, the soldiers coming back from their tours of duty. And so it's really something that's taken very seriously here. Patriotism is something that is taken very seriously here in Bangor. We're going to bring you the tip-off in just a moment. Here we go.
Yep, Darren's got the ball.
So actually,
I mean, not Darren, Bangor, I'm sorry.
Simon Chadbourne, Gaddis on the rebound. Trey Ballou, quick out here, and Gaddis in the middle. Fights hard inside, and he is stuffed by Fleming, the first block of the night. For three, Damian Vance. It's 3-0 Bangor. Here comes Pedro, lost the ball, but he gets it back pretty quickly here. Well, no, see, there was well, we have a foul before the ball was thrown away, and Simon and Pedro were communicating with each other here. So already Stillman Mayen is going to come in for Simon Chadbourne just that quickly. That foul's on Westrich. For two, Trey Ballou. And it's 3-2 Bangor. There are 4 undefeated teams in Class AA North. Here's Fleming on Ballou. Nice defense, the rebound by Pedro. Quickly up court, very quickly. Stillman Mayen for 3. Doesn't fall, but Alado with the rebound, up and in. So that gives Portland a 1-point lead, 4-3. Portland showing a man-to-man defense right now. Fleming doubled. Oh, my goodness. Backdoor. And he's, well, we have a, it's like a foul on, we will see, on Pedro. Olato, rather. The officials are not facing us here tonight, Bobby, so we'll do a little extra work to try to see. There's very quickly closing in is Gaddis, so not allowing the open shot. But there's the open man right now. Up and in for Henry Westrich. We were warned that Bangor has a number of good shooters. The 4 undefeated teams, Portland, Edward Little, Deering, and Bangor. So each team is 4-0, and parity has been attained at the beginning of this season. Pedro fakes. Backdoor. And it's going to be a Portland turnover. The first turnover of the night for either team. And Chad Bourne will come back in for Stillman Mahan. And Portland now with the man press. Although Fleming is, Ballou is backed off, so Fleming's going to go over the line. Look at him move the ball for a 6'5" big man. And he's listed at 6'6". We have a blocking foul. We'll see. Oh, it's going to be on Bangor.
Yeah, Portland's going to be playing some tough defense tonight.
We're going to have to be a little silent, folks, for you after a foul because, again, we can't see who the officials are calling for a foul, but we'll get it straight. So right now, an outside game. Olato plays off the screen, but Chad Bourne from way downtown, and he's in. And that's what's going to need to happen. It's a 7-6 Portland lead by 1 point. And then by the three-point arc, it doesn't fall for Vance, and Olato quickly up. Well, Wakati with the rebound, Ballou with the floater and in for 2. That was all started compliments of Jeremiah Olato. The press is on. And that's a kick, so it'll be Bangor ball. 9-6 is the score, a 3-point Portland lead with 4.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Both Portland and Bangor fans are sitting on the same side of the court. That's how it works here at this venue. Pedro. Oh, Simon underneath a little too far. Could not get a great angle. Instead, he's going to find Ballou way outside, and he hits it for 3. 7 points for Trey Ballou. 12-6 is the score. It's a 6-point Portland lead. So far, Portland making it worth the drive up here. Off kilter, great defense by Ballou. Chad Bourne comes up with the ball, and he's going to shoot it from way downtown. This time it doesn't fall.
Yeah. Nice.
He's going to get back on defense, but Bangor's going to set it up. Oop. Looked like a walk, but it wasn't. There it is, though. So there's a turnover for Bangor, about 1-1. And we're going to have a timeout. We'll see. I think it's going to be Bangor's timeout. So 12-6 is the score with 3:43 left in the first quarter. Dogs in front. So Ronaldo Wakati will inbound the ball to Pedro Fonseca, coming off of the timeout. Pedro has Noah Misbrenner on him. Inside.
Nice drive to the basket.
14-6 is the score. Oops. That's just a turnover as he fell and traveled. Well, they didn't call the travel, but Simon waits for the passer, and look at that. Waits for the trailer, I should say, and Olato came down with it, but it didn't fall. Around the horn, up for 2, in and out, Pedro with the rebound. Quickly up court again. Explosive. Wakati floats it home for 2. Now it is a 10-point Portland lead, 16-6. Fleming from downtown. It doesn't fall. Alado with the rebound. Well, close to foul by Miss Brenner, but no call. 4th rebound for Jeremiah Alado, who has come here from Westbrook. And what a difference he has made. Now another backdoor pass. Look at Simon.
There we go. Poland's getting a lot of easy inside shots.
Well, right, and something, and because they're able to make the outside shots, little confusion here for Bangor, really. 18-6 is the score. It's a 12-point Portland lead. Fleming is doubled. All alone is Miss Brenner for 3. It doesn't fall, and Simon will get the rebound. Outlet quickly to Pedro Fonseca. To Trey Ballou for 3. Doesn't fall. The rebound will come to Henry Westrich. A minute 45 left in the first quarter. The open man with the good shot is Henry Westrich. Bangor has 9 points, all of them the strength of 3-pointers. 1 by Vance, 2 by Henry Westrich. It's 18-9. It's a 9-point Portland lead with a minute and a half left here in the first quarter. Pedro way outside to Ballou, a little off balance, and as we've said before, probably the best athlete on the floor, although he travels there. A Portland turnover and some wholesale changes as Stillman Mayen and Richard Greenwood come in for Portland. And Damian Vance and Jason Smith will come in for Bangor. Stillman Mayen on Vance. Fleming inside, and Ballou letting him know that he's there. Pedro with the rebound. We'll see how this develops. On the right side, Stillman Mayen back to Pedro. That's not going to fall. And the rebound instead will come to Jason Smith. Fast-paced game here, Bobby. Fleming for 3. It doesn't fall. Stillman Mayen with the rebound.
It's like a track meet out there.
It is. You've got to be in shape, and these players are just, here we go now. There's 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. Portland's got a 9-point lead. Alado for 3.
Nice. I wonder how their legs going to feel in the fourth period.
Well, at this particular juncture, Bangor, who clearly is outsizing Portland, not outplaying them.
Oh, Poland's doing a really good job. I mean, they're playing good team defense, good passing.
Ballou will draw that foul, and or will get the foul, and Fleming will be at the line. Fleming's first point of the night. Ethan Thayer now checks in for Portland. Gaddis is back. Fleming hits 2. So it's a 10-point Portland lead, 21-11. With 2 seconds left, Alado tries to float it up, and it doesn't fall. So we're going to end the first quarter with the Portland Bulldogs up by 10, 21-11 here in Bangor on WPPS TV 1302. So Richard Greenwood set to inbound to Jeremiah Alado. Mayen. Greenwood has got some problems, but Alado comes out. Good defense by Bangor. And that was a good call, as it was off of Thay. Pedro Fonseca and Simon Chadbourne set to check in for Portland. Jeremiah Alado and Stillman Mayen will take a seat. start here, 30 seconds into the second quarter here in Bangor. Steve Schwartz and Bobby Tavanian for WPPS TV3, I should say 13:02. And that's going to be a foul. Now, we'll see what the call is. Yeah, that's going to be on, I think, Gaddis. His first. Team second.
We got a surprise visitor in the stands tonight. Right over here in the corner.
Teron Moss.
Poland star player.
For University of Maine. He's got a game tomorrow at 1 o'clock, and he's come to watch his former teammates.
That was nice to come down and pay a visit.
Fay, hard inside. The rebound by Jason Smith. And a foul. Shooting two. I think that's going to be on Simon, but let's see. It is. So shooting two at the charity stripe will be Damian Vance. So 2 points makes it an 8-point Portland lead. Gaddis takes the ball inside. Oh, nice, the left hook inside. Up and in. That was a great move, Bobby.
Yes. They executed that play perfectly.
It's a little wild, but following is Fleming, his own shot. And that's when you're due when you're 6'5", and you're a great player. His brother plays with Teron Moss at the University of Maine. And Matt Fleming, we hear, has signed a letter of intent with Army.
Oh.
Makes it a 3-point play, 23-16. 6 minutes left here in the first half. Chadbourne from downtown. That doesn't fall, but Gaddis fights hard. Up and in. Captain Lewis Gaddis for two. 4 points for Portland here rather quickly. Some great rebounds. And we have a travel. Not many turnovers for both teams by our count. 2 for Portland and 2 for Bangor. It's 25-16. It's a 9-point Portland lead. Simon posting up. Doubled. Way back out to Pedro. Gaddis.
Nice pass.
Nice dump off to Greenwood, but it didn't fall. And Fleming with the rebound. From way downtown. Or at least Brewer, maybe. Greenwood with the rebound.
During practice, I keep trying to stress these players. Hit that square when you're down there. Hit that square right above the basket. All those little bunny shots.
Speaking of Brewer, Bangor has defeated Brewer for one of its 4 wins this year. Gaddis is going to shoot a 3 from the corner. Gaddis has come on gangbusters to tie Trey Ballou for the lead in points with 7 for Portland. It's 28-16. It's a 12-point lead with 4.5 minutes left in the first half. And a nice bucket by Vance. He leads Bangor with 7 points. Sometimes you just never know who's going to step up for you, and you can just tell that Louis Gaddis is feeling it tonight.
Oh, you can see the fire in him. Well, he is a team captain this year.
And well-deserved. There's a turnover for the Dogs. Fleming for 3.
Yeah, he has a very strong voice too.
You're not going to hold him down for long. Coach Russo wants a timeout. It's a 7-point Portland lead, 28-21.
Okay, we're back in action again. Portland's ball.
Griffin Buckley is in for the Dogs. Alada with a 3 from the corner. It doesn't fall, and so Noah Misbrenner gets the rebound. Vance with the rolling in for 2. It's 28-23. Bangor has clawed back. It's now just a 5-point Portland lead here with 3 minutes left in the first half. Well, that looked like a possible travel, but it wasn't, I guess. So, Pedro. Oh, whoop.
Nice up and under scoop move.
That may be worth a replay.
Yes. He's good at creating his own shot. It's like Michael Jordan used to do.
Alado up and in. So it's again a 9-point Portland lead after Bangor had clawed back. Now, that's nifty ball movement.
What they're saying, like ebb and flow game.
Yep, Wakati to Pedro Fonseca.
Nice
oh my
pass.
goodness.
Good defense to block that shot.
What a tremendous play.
Grand ball number 10, Matt Fleming, his second team's score.
Yeah, foul shooting could be very important in this game. Well, it's important in every game, but this game might come down to foul shooting.
It could. It's a 10-point Portland lead right now. Fleming's going to take a break, and Jason Smith is going to come in. So Fleming, no issue with fouls right now. He's just going to get a break. And the rebound will come to Henry Westrich, who is 6'5". Westrich for 3. Now, they're just a little cold tonight because we've heard how good they really are. But here's Pedro setting up for a 3. That doesn't fall. And the rebound will come to Isaac Cummings, I believe. And that goes out of bounds. It's a 10-point Portland lead with 1:41 left.
Yeah, it's been a very fast-paced period.
Foul.
Reaching in.
Yeah, let's see. 33 will be Noah Misbrenner. Team's 5th foul. So 33-23 is the score. It's a 10-point Portland lead. Buckley with the ball. Back to Alado in the corner. And he hits it for 3. It's 36-23. Kick. It'll be Bangor ball. Carry violation.
So ball skills come in handy. Got to have ball skills, all fundamentals.
And you are correct, Bobby. 13-point Portland lead right now, and they've got the ball. Here comes Trey inside, and we have a blocking foul. It's going to be called on, I think, Griffin Buckley. So just under a minute here in the first half. The Dogs enjoying a 13-point lead over the Bangor Rams. Nice move, but Ballou with the rebound. Pedro Fonseca straight up the middle. McCarty for three. And he hits it.
Good passing and good shooting.
Yeah, Portland is very, very hot tonight, at least in the first half here. And Bangor is not, and that's the difference. They're getting some good looks, but also Portland with a very swarming defense here, doubling when they need to.
Yeah, Bangor's relying a lot on the outside shots too much. Really surprised they're not going a low post style.
I'm going to call that a travel. Stillman Mahan is going to come in for Griffin Buckley. So there's 8.6 seconds left here in the first half. 39-23 is the score.
I mean, you figure with all the height Bangor has, they go low post.
McCarty's first foul. Team seventh, so here we go. Fleming converts the first one. He ties Damian Vance for leading scorer. And in and out, and Thayer with the rebound. Quick pass to Alato. Could not get it off. So, we're at halftime. The score is 39-24. The Portland Bulldogs are in front. So the Portland Bulldogs have a 15-point lead on the strength of Jeremiah Alato's 10 points, including 2 threes, 7 points by Trey Ballou with a 3. Louis Gaddis with a 3, came in gangbusters, and Wakati has a 3 as well with 5 points. Bangor just 3 scorers, Damian Vance with 9, Matt Fleming with 9, and Henry Westrich with 2 threes for 3. We are joined here by Mr. Everything for Portland High School, Teron Moss. Sorry to embarrass you, but Teron plays at the University of Maine, a Division I school. We know that you have had a very good year. You had 14 points against Utah, including 4 3-pointers. Tell us a little bit about the difference in the D1 game versus the game here.
It's a big difference. It's more up-tempo, more speed, bigger, stronger people. But if you just play your basketball, I mean, you can play at any level you want. So that's what I'm doing.
Well, clearly you have done that. And might as well also ask you, how's Amir doing? And
Amir's doing well. I've been following up, watching his games. I got to go to one of his games against Maine Machias, and they won by like 40 points. And I just saw on Twitter that he was Player of the Week for the Division III, his division, and averaging like 20 points a game, so that was good to see.
Oh, that's great, Teron. And now I want to just ask you to tell us a little bit about the game that you've been watching tonight. This is really your Portland Bulldogs team. It's a much different game because they really don't have you to go through, so the offense doesn't run through you. They spread it up a little, spread it around a little bit. Trey Ballou is still, right in the thick of things, but tell us what you're seeing tonight.
I was listening to the game and I heard some different plays I never heard before when I was playing, and seeing a bunch of down screens for Trey, for Lewis, and Lewis is doing pretty well. He was out for the season when we're playing, and I see him hitting threes, getting to the basket, so that looks pretty good. And I'm going to try to go to as many games I can for Portland, but yeah, they're looking really well.
I got to tell you, just seeing you come here was very exciting for Bobby Tavanian and I, and I'm sure many of these players, it's a real great uplift. So best wishes to you as the season continues, and thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
So Bobby, really that interview was compliments of the fact that you noticed that Teron Moss was in the house.
Yeah. Noticed the second he walked over there. I recognize that face.
You know, and just like his game has picked up a notch, oh, that's got to be traveling. You know, just like his game has picked up a notch or 2 or 10, so has his whole demeanor, and he is very poignant and poised.
Poised, yes.
He's very poised and provides some nice insight into the college game and what he sees here on the court. Gaddis, who had a lights out first half, this time doesn't fall for him and batted around a bit. We'll give Isaac Cummings credit for the rebound with an assist by Miss Brenner. So Portland comes out man to man, which is has been Coach Russo's bread and butter. And there you go. Isaac Cummings for 3. 39-27. Backdoor, Simon, one pass too many. At least 5 turnovers here for Portland to something less for Bangor. Vance, excuse me, that's Cummings rather. His second 3 and as many chances. And Portland now, the lead cut down to 9, 39-30. Coach Russo is going to take a timeout, and so will we. Here we go.
We're back in action.
Pedro with the ball. We want to thank Steve Vanetta-Stein, the AD here, who has given us these great accommodations at the very top of the arena here. Trey Ballou fighting hard, but stripped by Miss Brenner. Fleming inside. He gallops inside with a chance for a 3. The foul is on Trey Ballou. His second. Alado will come out. Chadbourne will come out. Mahan and Wakati will come in. It's a 7-point lead for the Bulldogs as once again Bangor comes out and chips away. Does not convert.
Oh.
Yeah, passing into traffic. Never a great idea. A Portland turnover. Wakati trying to put pressure on.
Yeah, Bangor's picking up its tempo now.
Yeah, and uncharacteristic. The crowd is frankly going wild as Isaac Cummings has come in here and hit 3 threes at the beginning of the third quarter. It's a 5-point Portland lead, a 4-point, 39-35. Wakati from the corner, high arc. That's going to be Bangor ball. Griffin Buckley will come in for Pedro Fonseca.
Maybe it's that basket. Seems the threes are hard to get on this side.
Well, Damian Vance for 2. He breaks double figures with 11. It's a 2-point Portland lead. And Coach Russo just has a smile on his face as he talks to assistant coach Joe Giordano and Carmen Rumo.
Yeah, I like to know what he's saying over there.
Double on Stillman Mayen. Dishes to
Nice.
Buckley for 2. And that breaks the incredible string. But the reverse by Westrich for 2.
Nice reverse layup on that play.
Was a 10-0 Bangor run. 41-39 is the score. The Dogs are in front by 2. Turnover. Buckley will take a seat. Well, almost a miscue. Instead, for 3 points, Henry Westrich. Bangor takes a 1-point lead, 42-41. Erases a 15-point halftime lead.
Must have been some halftime conversation in the locker room.
Around the horn. Gaddis let his frustration get the best of him.
Exactly, that's what I was going to say. That was a frustration foul all the way.
He wanted the call on him, on the fellow defending him, rather. Instead, he got it, and now it's 42-41 as Simon Chadbourne and Pedro Fonseca will come in to replace Wakati and Gaddis.
I probably feel the same way, Steve. That happened to me out there.
No, I understand. I mean, it looked like he was hacked. If I was Johnny Most, I'd say he was all over him.
I wanted to say that, but I can't be impartial here. You gotta be fair on both sides of the team here.
That's right. Simon had the bump there. I think it's going to be a blocking foul on Simon Chadbourne.
But overall, the officiating's been fairly good in this game.
It has indeed.
No, it has been fairly good. Compared to other games I've seen before, this is pretty consistent calling out there.
Vance makes it a 3-point Bangor lead. Well, all I can say, Bobby, is the Bangor Rams had their Wheaties at halftime.
Absolutely. Something happened in that locker room.
They erased a 15-point lead. Mayen for 3. He's off tonight. Fleming with the rebound.
It's not how you start, it's how you end the game.
And that's a jump ball. See where the possession arrow is. We're a little obstructed here. It's going to be Portland ball. Well, a very exciting matchup.
Well, very exciting. I'm enjoying this game immensely. I mean, you're seeing two good teams have an ebb and flow in the game.
That's right. I mean, undefeated.
And that's why both teams are undefeated so far this year.
Just under 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. 44-41 is the score. The Bangor Rams are leading the Portland Bulldogs. This is WPPS TV 1302. Steve Schwartz and Bobby Tavanian bringing you the action from Bangor High School. Another turnover for Portland.
And we're seeing a lot of action tonight. It's definitely not a boring game.
No, it is not. Wow. Straight to the hoop. Damian Vance.
Yeah, that was a nice drive to the basket. So they're penetrating this period. I noticed that.
Yeah, that's his 15th point. It's a 5-point Bangor lead. Mayen again for 3. In and out. Trey for 3.
Something about that rim down that end is just...
Well, you know, that's a very good point. Both teams were cold from that end.
Maybe there's a draft down there.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, you anticipated where the rebound was going to go and went to it, put it up a layup.
Cummings with the assist. I'm pretty sure he didn't plan on that. Chadbourne cannot get that shot off. Ballou fighting hard inside. He goes down. Fleming gives him a hand.
Yeah, these teams are playing tough, but they're also playing very clean overall.
Pedro, no look pass. No, but no good. But there's Maine inside. He's bumped, no call. Simon, the hand on the ball. And, oh, my goodness. The foul is going to be called on Miss Brenner as he will pull Pedro up. So this could be Pedro shooting 2 here, I believe. It's a 7-point Ram lead. Set to check in for the Rams is Jason Smith. 50.4 seconds left in the third quarter. That does not fall.
This is where those missed free throws come into effect.
Well, Pedro now with a chance to make it a 2-possession situation. There's plenty of time left, of
I wonder
course.
what the diameter of that hoop is out there. Another one. Oh, it made it in.
Fonseca's 6th point brings the Dogs to within 6. 48-42. 43 seconds left here in this quarter. Stripped of the ball. The crowd wanted a foul, not called on Trey.
Let's see if Portland can turn the tide here.
Oop. Looked like a step. Oop. Oh my gosh. In traffic. Vance hits another 2. He is something else. It's an 8-point lead here with 16 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yeah, he knows how to drive to the basket and finish his shot.
Man, oh, he lost the ball.
Boy, Bangor's playing some tough defense right now.
Folks, it's the end of the third quarter. 50-42 is the score. The Bangor Rams are in front of the Portland Bulldogs. What a quarter for Bangor.
Okay.
So you can see all the championship banners for Bangor, from swimming to baseball to just really everything. We've seen some great basketball over the years. Chevrolet in Bangor, Deering in Bangor, in terms of some great playoff games in the old Civic Center. So here we go. Fleming has been contained. Simon Chadbourne is going to bring it over and way down to Trey Ballou. And there's a steal. Well, a good foul. Pedro's first.
Yeah, make him earn at the line.
By my count, Portland has 10 turnovers to Bangor's 5.
It's like we're watching two different basketball games tonight, Steve.
Well, absolutely. And as you suggested, maybe there's something different with that end of the court.
It's being very stubborn over there.
1 of 2 converted by Westrich. It's 51-42. Simon.
There we go.
There you go. Exactly. I had the same thought.
Finally. Ooh,
That's what you need to see happen. Gaddis with a steal to Pedro.
Kind of surprised me it went in.
Yep. Break the press. Trey Ballou inside, and he's fouled.
Nice inside move. Nice drive to the basket. A power move. And that's what you want from your centers. Go strong to the hoop. There we go again.
Well, we need to have the big men hit those foul shots when they can. It's 51-45. That time, nothing doing. And the rebound comes to Damian Vance, who will bring it up himself. Falling with the man defense here, and now Bangor catching up in turnovers.
What do you think? Might have to inspect that hoop? Send it to the NBA officials?
Ethan Thay will check in for Trey Ballou. 7 minutes left here.
Still a lot of basketball time.
If you listen to Susie Schwartz, she'll say the last 5 minutes are the most exciting, and she is actually right. Okay, so we have a block. Oh, it's going to be on, it looks like it's going to be on John Alato. We'll see. I mean, Jeremiah Alato. That was off ball. We didn't see it. 51-46 is the score. 6 minutes, 45 seconds left. Vance, very powerful move in. He is a man possessed tonight.
Oh,
he leads all scorers.
The bounces are happening down there, but not down the other end.
He's got 19 points on the night, and Pedro is bumped by Noah Misbrenner. Checking in will be Jason Smith for the Rams. Coming out will be Noah Misbrenner. Oh, that was almost a steal.
Got to protect that basketball.
Pedro over everything. Westrich comes up with it. Fleming quickly down. Vance, watch out. He's been lights out, and he is again. A complete reversal of fortune, an 11-point Bangor lead with 5 minutes and 49 seconds left here in regulation of this contest.
Oh, there's contact there with no call. Oh, nice move. Followed his shot, got his rebound. Put the ball in.
Oh. Very, very tough on the alley-oop. And in for Fleming, it's 58-47. Alato for three.
Oh,
he hits it. And that's what you're going to need. The Dogs to within 8 now with 5 minutes and 10 seconds left.
Yep,
I'm going to call this the Susie Schwartz part of the ball game. Almost a travel, not called. Pedro with the rebound.
Nice
He's got Simon open on the right. Simon shoots. Doesn't fall, but Gaddis with the rebound inside. And he's fouled.
Yeah, that was a long three-point shot. That was NBA style.
The foul will be on Isaac Cummings. He's been quiet since the beginning of the third quarter. It was going to be a Portland timeout with 4:51 left in regulation. 58-50 is the score. The Rams in front. Here we go. Gaddis at the line. Doesn't fall. Now a chance to bring the Dogs to within 7.
Got to make your free throws.
And if you don't,
you could very well lose the game by you miss free throws.
no, that's right. And Portland has missed many tonight. Hands to Fleming.
Yeah, but Bangor was missing a lot down there in the first half too. So.
Oh, good hand, Simon. Fleming for 3. Oh my gosh. Well,
nice rebound.
major effort by Bangor, but ultimately Alato comes up with it now. He's got Mayen on the corner. Doesn't hit. Fleming fakes. Ooh. Let's see who's down.
Gaddis is down.
Gaddis and Fleming help each other up. The referee, the Bangor coach, is Brad Libby. He is not happy with the referee.
I guess they let him play a little physical game now.
.343 left in regulation of this game. 58-50 is the score. The Bangor Rams are in front. And it looks like Matt Fleming is going to go out into the locker room for a moment. And a timeout is called. We'll see if this is Bangor's timeout. Give Fleming a chance to recover.
60-second timeout.
And it is 58-50. So if you look at number 10, Fleming, he's got a bandage on his elbow, but he's back here. And now Bangor will inbound it as Miss Brenner. Portland has got to play some lights-out defense, and that is a foul as Isaac Cummings got the rebound. I think that's going to be on Trey Ballou. That will be his third.
Gotta stay with it. Still only a 3 or 4 possession game. So
and plenty of time. I mean, we've seen Portland score more points in the span of 20 seconds than we'd care to remember sometimes. Oh, we're going to have a foul. On Alato. Well,
last year when I was doing the shot chart for Russo, I noticed they scored so many points so fast, I had a hard time putting them on the sheets. It's like boom, 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 boom. Especially number 4, Teron Moss. Oh my God, microwave.
Vance continues his HUD-hitting play here. He started the game with only a 3 in the first quarter, and he has been lights out since. It's a 10-point lead with 3.5 minutes left.
Yeah, Portland don't panic too much.
Bacardi over everything, and it stays as Portland ball as Jason Smith had hit it out. Jeremiah Alato as the team sets. Chadbourne for 3, and he hits it. We're not done yet, folks.
Nope.
7-point lead, 3 minutes, 14 seconds left.
So you need to get the deflections, the rebounds.
4 fouls on Trey Ballou. Well, that's not going to be on Trey. It's going to be called on Fonseca, excuse me. At the line is Matt Fleming, whose brother, who was an opponent of Teron Moss, now plays with Teron Moss at University of Maine, as you pointed out, Bobby.
I think it's going to be an interesting feeling.
Fleming hits 1 of 2. 61-53 is the score. Rams in front. Pedro at the foul line. It doesn't fall. Miss Brenner with a nice rebound. So some timely shooting, timely rebounding for Bangor, and a complete turnaround here, folks. And you know that Coach Russo, whether the Dogs come back or not, is going to have something to say. Miss Brenner was led into that lane, and he gets the offensive rebound.
Yeah, they're starting to spread the floor now.
All right, and then, well, they should with 2 minutes and 16 seconds left.
How about Paul? Got a deflection.
Get Pedro. He's got Chadbourne on the other corner, and he hits.
Yes! Clutch basket.
Yeah, 3 threes in the fourth quarter when the Dogs need it the most. 61-56, and we'll be back in just a moment. So here we go after the timeout. Portland with 5 points to make up. 2 minutes and 7 seconds left here in regulation of this contest.
That nice deflection. Oh.
Yeah, Bacardi tried. Way out. Heads up play by Miss Brenner. Now a minute 52.
Portland wants that ball back.
15 seconds off the clock here. 5-point Bangor lead.
Oh, he missed it. Nice rebound.
Yes, Alato. He's by himself, though. Here comes Simon.
Absolutely, Alato. That was a very nice rebound.
Ballou for 3. Pedro underneath.
Nice pass.
Alato. Up and in.
Yes. We got a barn burner going on here.
We do, as number 22 is Isaac Cummings. He came in with the 3 threes. It looks like he's got a cramp right now. It's 61-58, and we're going to take a timeout. So, Bobby, Isaac Cummings is going to limp gingerly off the court with the trainer, and the Dogs had a good long time to think about this as they're down by 3. The minute 20 left here. We have a timeout, I think. So
60-second timeout called by the Rams.
So Bangor with a timeout. They wanted to see what Portland was thinking of. Gives Coach Russo more time to do some thinking himself. We'll be back. So here we go. A minute 18 left. A 3-point Bangor lead. And we are in for some possibly very exciting basketball. Along the lane, didn't step out. Fleming to Vance. And spreading it out is Bangor.
Yeah, just under a minute to play right now.
And at some point, Portland's going to have to foul.
Yeah, because they're spreading the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a very close.
It looked like that was all ball, but
yes.
The referee was right on top of it, and he called Pedro for the foul, the reach.
Yeah, we're a little further away from the call, so it's hard for us to see up here.
So Fleming makes it a 2-possession game, a very, very important basket.
Clutch basket. See, that's why those missed free throws early in the game factors into this.
Still, Coach Rousseau is calm as a cucumber.
Oh, absolutely.
Here's Alada with the rebound.
Try to go for the 2-point.
McCarty inside.
Oh, yeah,
Blue in the corner. Doesn't hit. Portland's going to have to foul now pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And McCarty will foul the one player that you may not want to see fouled. Because Damian Vance has been lights out hot tonight.
It's just tough making a long-range shot from that end of the court.
It's a 4-point lead, so any way you slice it, it's going to be a 2-possession game for Portland. Vance just makes it perhaps a little bit more difficult. He has hit 3 foul shots in a row.
Yeah, games are won and lost by the free throws. And it's showing it tonight.
Pedro, 23 seconds.
Oh, it looked like he got fouled on that shot. Oh. I don't know.
That's going to be the end of the game, folks. The Bangor Rams are going to defeat the Portland Bulldogs 64-58. A tremendous effort by the Bangor Rams to remain undefeated, as the teams will shake hands. A very, very hard-fought game.
Yes, indeed, that was. Once again, that's why free throws are so important to make them in all periods of the game.
So after being up by 15 points at the end of the first half, the Portland Bulldogs dropped this one 64-58 to Bangor. Bangor was led by Damian Vance with 26 points, 9 in the first half and 17 in the second half, including 2 3-pointers. Next up, Matt Fleming. He had 17 points, including a 3-pointer. Henry Westrich had 12 points, including 3 3-pointers, and Isaac Cummings had 9, also with 3 3-pointers, which really set the tone in the second half as he came out and he hit those very early on in the second half. On the other hand, the Bulldogs spread it out a little bit. The leading scorer was Jeremiah Alado with 15 points on the strength of 3 threes as well. Next up, Simon Chadbourne, 14 points with 4 3-pointers. And then after that, Louis Gaddis had 9 points, including a 3, and Trey Ballou had 7, including a 3-pointer. Rebounds, Alado had half a dozen, Pedro had about half a dozen, and many Bangor players had plenty of rebounds tonight. So, folks, it was a very exciting game. Unfortunately, the Bulldogs are on the other end of the victory tonight. They lose. They fall to 4-1. Bangor goes to 5-0. And next up, by the way, will be the Deering Rams, and we'll bring that to you on WPPS TV3 or TV 1302. This is Steve Schwartz with Bobby Tavanian for WPPS TV 1302 from Bangor, where tonight the Rams have defeated the Bulldogs. Good night.